Christmas is the season for cookies, and putting an adorable spin on your traditional gingerbread men and women is Allie. Welcome, Allie.
I know.
Allie,
How cute are these little guys?
fantastic.
The little hands, I've never seen them like
they
that.
do hold the candies. I'm so excited about Christmas this year, Debbie. I always love Christmas, but this year, because Molly's too, she's finally getting it.
Yeah.
I mean, our tree is up, our house is decorated.
That's hardcore, by the
There's
way.
my home right
That's
there.
beautiful. Did you join the contest?
Wow. I did
The
not.
Home and Family
I know I'm not allowed to, but I wanted to.
No,
I
you
wanted
did a great
to join.
job.
Yeah, and that's Molly last year when she was 1, and now that she's 2, she just gets it now. She knows Santa's coming. She knows if she's good, he puts presents under the tree, and so we have to have some really special cookies to give to Santa.
Yes, you do, and these are not just your traditional cookies. Like I said, they are really delicious. Also joining us at the counter is our very good friend and Hallmark star, Fiona Goobleman. First, we like to feed our guests before we go in for the tough questions.
I love it.
About your project.
I came for these.
Orly is here as well because she has been working very hard on turning one of our viewers' wedding dresses into a lovely Christmas skirt, tree skirt, which we're going to see a little bit later. And you know, Larissa heard cookies, and well, she decided she wanted to be the counter. So here we are.
Yay, we're all here.
So this is not your typical chocolate cookie dough.
No, it's a Mexican hot chocolate flavor, and essentially what that is I just added some cinnamon and some cloves, which give it a really nice Christmassy flavor, feel, and then also Mexican hot chocolate, or Mexican chocolate is in here.
Where do you get the Mexican chocolate?
I mean, you can get it anywhere. I mean, what makes it different is it's ground with stone, so it gives it some texture, and you can pretty much get it at any grocery store, but if for some reason your store doesn't have it, you could just use dark chocolate or milk chocolate.
Same
Anything
thing.
will work, yes.
Now, does your dough have to be chilled or cooled before you work with it?
Yes, absolutely. You want to make sure that you chill the dough for at least 3 hours, because if you try to cut out the shapes before then, the little arms are just going to go haywire.
Okay, because the arms are very important for this project.
Little arms.
All right, let's get started.
Okay, so after you chill the dough, all you do is you go in and you make your little shapes. Cut out your little men and women. Here we go.
There you go.
So cute.
It's a
Easy as
really
that.
interesting flavor. I love it.
Yeah, isn't it nice? It's like chocolatey. It's like, it gives it
overly
with a little
sweet.
flavor.
Good.
Yeah, those spices I feel like make it feel like Christmas.
Right.
This is the only way I can put it is like Christmas. Yeah.
And you put a little bit of parchment paper and flour.
Yeah,
right?
just so they come up easy. So all you do is,
Okay.
there you go, you cut out some shapes
All right.
like so, and then you want to make your little arms so they can be holding the candy, because, like my daughter, you give her a piece of candy, she doesn't let go. So these little gingerbread men, they're holding on tight. So all you do is you pick what candies that you want, and in order to, you don't want to put the candy on and bake it, because the candy will melt everywhere, right?
Oh.
So my trick is you want to take some aluminum foil and shape it like the candy you want to use. So here, if you use Rolos, you just make a little cylinder. If you're going to use a mint, you just make a little a flatter cylinder. If you're using caramel, a little square, a rectangle, and then the gumdrops is a little tiny ball.
How about that little trick right there, Allie?
And if you're going to use candy canes to decorate, I recommend just taking a chopstick and using that in place of the candy cane. So what you do after you have your shapes is
Now,
that...
how are you going to be able to take the aluminum foil out after it's baked?
Do the old swap. How do you do the swap?
Without their arms breaking.
We don't want to do that. We want to keep them intact. All you do is take some cooking spray and you spray them before. Put them in a bowl, spray them, and that way they'll pop right out. So let's see. This little guy is going to hold a little caramel, so I'm going to put it right in there, and then you just take your little arm and you bend it to meet the caramel.
Really
and you're going to bake it just like that. So you can just do one arm. You could take the your little chopstick, and you can make your little guy hold the candy cane. My trick though for using this, make sure you only come down a little bit with the chopstick, because if you come all the way down, it will leave an indent down to here. And when the candy cane eventually goes in, you want it to cover. So if I came all the way down, it wouldn't work. So yeah, you just put in all your little pieces, shape your little arms.
They're really adorable. I'm actually finding myself eating around the bent-in arms. Like I'm saving the arm with the little candy and I'm eating around it.
So then we put these in the oven for how long?
Yes, you put them in the oven at 350 for 8 to 10 minutes. They cook up real quick. Yes, so quick. And when you pull them out, ta-da! Looks like this. Hi guys, how you doing
Oh my gosh,
there?
this one looks like it's doing like some sort of taekwondo or something.
Yeah, he's holding a flag or
I'm
something.
not quite sure what's happening.
So all you do is you just pull all the little pieces out. You let them cool first, and then you're gonna pull all the little pieces out, really easy. And then you go in with, let me pull this guy out, with your little candy canes and all your little pieces. You want to remember what was where. I actually didn't really pay attention to that when I was pulling them out. Oh yeah, you put the candy cane in there. Yeah, and then you just stick all the little pieces in like so.
And then you decorate.
And decorate.
How do we decorate?
Okay, so I just have some icing over here. The recipe for this is on our website. And you want to go in, and it's so easy. You just pipe little eyes, boop, and if I can do this, anybody can do this. Little eyes, a little.
Is that just regular
mouth.
frosting?
Yeah, it's just a regular icing, and I put the recipe on our website, and then you can come in and just do like a little scalloped bottom for like little shoes or pants or whatever you want to call it.
Did you put
little
spice in
pants.
that or
little something
a
extra.
flavoring? It looks like a holiday kind of.
It's got a little bit of chocolate in it too. Yeah, just I thought it like went cute with everything.
Yeah.
And then you can. I mean, honestly, have fun with this. Do whatever you want. You could put some scallops across like this.
It's super cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. And kids have. I will like give something like this to Molly and let her go to town and just like
Yeah,
go
well,
all
yeah,
over
kids
one.
love
Are there
that.
cookies that candies that work especially well, or
I would
did you
say
try any other ones in
stick
these?
with, and most of these I did, this Rolo is chocolate when you take the wrapper off, but mostly I stuck with things that were a contrast to the
Christmassy.
chocolate. Yeah, Christmassy and a contrast to the chocolate cookie, just so it stands out. I wouldn't use like a Snickers bar or something too big, because it would just hide the entire gingerbread.
Yeah, that's a good
Man or
point.
woman,
Good
yes.
point. That is adorable.
Look at that. I think it's fantastic.
How great is this for Christmas gifts for the kids' teachers?
Yeah, or a cookie
Great
swap.
gift.
Like we do cookie swaps around the holidays where everybody bakes cookies
true.
and you share. Everyone's gonna want these.
And I do have to say, like we've been talking about, I like the tiny hint of the spice in the cookie itself. It gives it a little extra pop.
There you go, Allie.
Check it
you.
out. Yeah.
Cheers.
Well done, Allie. Cheers.
Sorry, little guy, I'm gonna eat
This
your foot.
recipe is available. I know you feel bad eating them, don't you?